I'm live. It's Intuitive Eating Wisdom Wednesday. I'm going to just wait a moment or two, see if anybody's going to join me. A number of you people, wonderful ladies here, did say that you will be joining me. So let me just get into the group here on my phone and make sure I am live and let everybody know I am live. That's great. Let everybody know that I'm live. So let me go ahead and tag everyone. And hopefully you'll all come and join me. I have such an important topic to discuss with you today. So I'm going to get into it. We're going to start. So first of all, welcome to our new members. Quick introduction. I'm Bonnie. I am the host of this wonderful group, and I help women, burned out dieters, stop dieting and start trusting themselves with food. So eating is easy, it's enjoyable, and it is nourishing to both your body and your mind. Because we know dieting is not easy or peaceful or enjoyable to your body or your mind. So we need to flip that around, ladies. We need to flip that around. So I do this work through many different ways, but one of the main ways is a small group coaching program. It is called Whole Body Trust. And if anybody's interested in learning more, then please reach out to me. I'm currently enrolling women into that group. So reach out and we'll get on a quick call and I could just share a bit more about it. I could lay out the roadmap, see if it's something that is right for you. A couple of little things here that I just want to share before we dive into today's topic. Today's topic is how to lose weight when diets don't work. And I know that could be a very controversial topic, so I will definitely get into that in a little bit. But just a little bit of real talk. I know that most women who are starting this journey, either intuitive eating is brand new to you and it's like you've never heard of it before, or you've heard of it before, but there's so many misconceptions around it, or you're trying to dabble in it on your own. Maybe you've read the intuitive eating book and intellectually it makes so much sense, but you're having trouble integrating it into your life. I want to encourage you to seek help. I want to let you know that you don't have to walk this journey alone. Now, yes, you're in this community, you're in this free Facebook group, you're probably in a lot of other free Facebook groups as well. But unless you get that support for your own journey, then it is going to be very hard and you will continue to struggle. So the women who actually get to the other side, who become intuitive eaters, who have peace with food, who trust themselves with food, who have no more food fear or food anxiety, honestly are the ones, the majority are the ones that actually do seek help. So reach out to me either below this video, sending me an email, a private message, any way you want. And let's just talk to see if my Whole Body Trust program is a potential right fit for you. It would be my honor to help you. Today's topic, how to lose weight when diets don't work. Here's the thing. I can understand the frustration that you have probably felt after trying every diet that is out there for weight loss, and none of them have worked in a sustainable long-term fashion. There are fad diets over the internet, social media, TV, advertisements, magazines that claim you will finally keep the weight off with this diet or never have to stress about food again if you follow this diet. But that's just it. It's diet culture inserting itself wherever it can. And the truth is, there is no such thing as a diet that's going to help you lose weight and keep it off, because just by nature of the word diet, it is restriction. Restriction leads to deprivation. At some point, all bets are off when that deprivation reaches an all-time high. So with diets promoting the idea of restriction of your daily caloric intake, it's limiting certain food groups or avoiding certain food groups, ignoring hunger and fullness signals because you have to follow the rules. You know, evidently, if you're not listening to your body and you keep pushing off the signals that it's trying to tell you, you're eventually going to quote unquote give in. And yes, you'll notice the weight coming back. I'm in another Facebook group and I noticed somebody, this was yesterday, and she posted on one of those colorful backgrounds, you know, I miss my carbs. And I'm like, oh, eat them. Eat them, people. Eat them. Diet culture wants you to believe that carbs are the enemy, and it is absolutely the opposite. It is a vicious cycle, but I'm here to tell you that if you are considering learning intuitive eating instead of dieting with the idea of losing weight in the back of your mind, it's not going to work. Intuitive eating is just going to become another diet, right? In truth, intuitive eating is the opposite of a diet, and it is typically known as being able to, if you hear people talking out there, the naysayers, right, about intuitive eating, you're gonna hear them saying, oh, intuitive eating is eat what you want when you want, like this instant gratification, see it, want to eat it, and it is not that at all. You're missing a very important piece, and that is attunement. So let me explain why this whole thing doesn't work if you're still trying to lose weight, which, by the way, I honestly respect. And I am going to talk about that at the end, right? What do we do when we know diets don't work, when we know pushing for intentional weight loss doesn't work sustainably forever? What do we do when we still want to lose weight? So I'm going to get to that, so hang tight with me if you're watching now or live or on replay. Okay, so let me explain why that doesn't work if you're still focusing on weight loss. Number one, honoring your body the way it is crucial. So the purpose of dieting is to try to manipulate and change your body in order for you to be, let's just say, socially accepted. The idea of trying to shrink your body allows you to believe that you're not deserving of eating if I'm in a different size body than what the culture tells me, that when society is trying to tell us that we need to, quote unquote, look like, right? So this idea of I'm not deserving of eating, or I really need to ignore my body signals and listen to the rules, right? It all creates a very distorted image of your body in your mind. Intuitive eating promotes the exact opposite idea. It focuses on accepting your body exactly as it is, your here and now body, eating for fuel and for pleasure, all while practicing body positivity. Now, that whole term, body positivity, I believe also has been hijacked on the internet. And honestly, I try to help my clients get to a place of neutrality, body neutrality first, ultimately perhaps acceptance. We may or may not ever get to a place of love. That's okay. But with intuitive eating in this work, it recognizes that good body image days are, let me say it this way. You're not always going to have a good body image day, right? No matter what. There are going to be days where, okay, I don't feel as great in my body. I don't feel as great in my body. But that doesn't mean you're any less worthy of eating a meal. So if you're going into intuitive eating with the subconscious thought of losing weight, losing the weight while you're eating whatever you want, so to speak, right? You're still technically dieting. And I just want you to realize that. So if that's something that you think you're possibly doing, please make a comment about that. Let us know. Number two, understanding that health and size are not necessarily causal in nature, right? So oftentimes people tend to believe that dieting and losing weight is going to make them, quote unquote, healthier. I mean, honestly, people are always told, for your health, lose weight for your health, right? Well, according to, the media out there, right, people in smaller bodies are viewed as more productive, hardworking, quote unquote, healthy, and others in different body types are unfortunately viewed as unhealthy and lazy. Unfortunately, it's really, really a sin. Becoming an intuitive eater is recognizing that achieving good health does not necessarily mean changing your body size. You may be listening to your body, you may be really respecting the cravings, you may be practicing gentle nutrition, giving yourself permission to eat foods you enjoy with attunement, but your body may not change. And if it does change, well, that's okay. If you do lose weight, that's okay. A lot of people say, oh, buddy, I know you don't want to hear this, but I think I lost weight. It's not that I don't want to hear that. I have nothing wrong with somebody losing weight, right? So, intuitive eating isn't that you should not ever want to lose weight. No. It's understandable that you want to lose weight. It's the act of intentionally pursuing weight loss, which is through dieting and restriction. That's the piece of it, right? So if your body does change through this process, that's okay. All bodies are different. Some people may lose weight through this process. They're not intentionally pursuing it, yet it might happen very naturally and organically. But my point is, don't expect it, because when we have expectations and then it doesn't, happen, or it takes a long time, that's when you kind of throw in the towel, so to speak, right? So it's really important to kind of put all of that in perspective. Number three, food rules, right? Disregarding of the food rules. Maybe many dieters are, many dieters who initially hear about intuitive eating are intrigued by this idea of, oh, eat whatever you want. dieting really could get exhausting after following so many rules, right? Giving yourself, permission to eat without guilt sort of sounds like a dream. But intuitive eating is not another diet, right? While it promotes this idea of unconditional permission to eat, it does not promise weight loss as a result of that. And it does not mean, again, eat what is the word I'm trying to think of right now? You can help me out. With abandon. It doesn't mean eat with abandon, right? Social media influences have reached the diet world, and they like to promote, oh, look at me, I lost weight through intuitive eating, right? By eating anything I wanted. Just be really on top of it. Do your due diligence with whom you're following, right? And just be sure that you recognize when people on social media are promoting intuitive eating as another diet, because it's not, and it's actually unethical to do that. Again, we don't know what your body will do, but let's give your body a chance. So even though intuitive eating or being an intuitive eater means, no foods are off limits, it's much deeper than that. Requires you to really be fully in tune with what your body actually needs and what your body is craving. So if you're tired of the mental and the physical restriction that dieting has created for you, and you're looking for an easier diet to lose weight, you're unfortunately not going to get that from intuitive eating. And I want you to understand that, because in the subconscious mind, which drives so much of your actions, right? The subconscious thought that you can still change your body with intuitive eating means that you have not yet fully let go of the idea of dieting, which is holding you back from achieving complete body acceptance. So here's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say your body may change with intuitive eating. You may lose weight with intuitive eating, but please do not go into intuitive eating saying to yourself, well, I know diets don't work, but I still want to lose weight. Ooh, intuitive eating. I see people on the internet saying I lost weight through intuitive eating. Maybe it will help me lose weight. We don't know what your body will do, but if you're still holding on to that thought, your actions are going to actually be diet-like, even though you may not realize it. It's called pseudo-dieting. It's unconscious dieting. So that is so very, very important. So then how do we change this narrative? And how do we start to embrace the body, right? Again, look at the people you're following. Unfollow these fitness influencers, that are really keeping you stuck in diet culture. Full body checks, really, really important. In order to be fully in tune with your body, do a body check before you act on anything. Asking yourself, how do I feel? How is my body feeling? Am I truly hungry right now? What is my body craving? What are the messages? Get back in touch with your beautiful body. And be kinder to yourself, right? Diet culture, it tells you to be rude to yourself, to be mean to yourself, to bash yourself, because the meaner you are, the more control you'll have, etc., right? No, that is the worst thing in the world. I teach my clients body self-compassion and self-kindness on this journey. And when I started to approach my life and my own journey with self-compassion years ago, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, it's so much nicer to go through life with self-compassion. Like, why is it that I never knew that before? So that is truly a very, very important part of this process. Once you start intuitive eating with the right thoughts in mind, you'll be able to appreciate all that your body does, and then really get rid of any lingering thoughts of, oh, maybe intuitive eating is going to help me lose weight. Again, it might, but that is not the reason we go into intuitive eating, right? It's not the reason why we want to stop dieting and learn to become an intuitive eater. So let me talk about that desire for weight loss. I get it. If you have that desire for weight loss, raise your hand, put it in the comments, #replay. It's okay. You do not have to be ashamed for wanting to lose weight. I will tell you that it is taboo in the anti-diet world to talk about weight loss. And sometimes that gets me so mad, because I understand women's desire to lose weight. If you've been dieting for decades in order to try to shrink your body, to look a certain way, to quote unquote be healthier for whatever the reasons are, to all of a sudden say to somebody you should not want to lose weight if you're really doing intuitive eating, that is ridiculous. That is so ridiculous to tell people, right? It's not a switch you can turn off. However, the question is, are you still intentionally pursuing weight loss? The decisions that you're making around food that you're eating or not eating, is that still connected to, well, maybe I'll lose a few pounds? Here's the thing. If you say yes, that's okay. How are you feeling with that decision? If you're feeling deprived, then really the diet mentality is still alive. If you're not feeling deprived and you're like, no, I'm going to make this decision around eating because number one, I'm physically hungry. Number two, I like what this food is in front of me. Number three, I'm going to choose this over this. I feel no deprivation. Or I'm going to choose this over this. I feel no guilt. It'll help lower cholesterol, lower blood sugars, maybe a few pounds. Like that is a whole different ball game than saying I'm going to eat this or not eat this in order to lose weight. And then I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling deprived. The minute you restrict, the minute you don't truly make a decision that you really want to make in your heart of hearts, you're still dieting. It can get complicated. So ask me any questions below this video. It can totally get very complicated. So the final thing is, I recognize if you still want to lose weight. I encourage you to learn to accept and appreciate and have gratitude for the body you have now. I hope that you understand that intuitive eating is not a weight loss tool, but yet some people may lose weight and some may not, but it's not being used for weight loss. And I also respect this desire to lose weight, but recognizing that you're not intentionally pursuing it. Yet, as you move along further on your journey, you will, I believe, because I have clients where you're able to get to this point where you are making a decision with your body in mind, your weight in mind, your health in mind, and there is absolutely no diet mentality kicking up, no food police. So that's what I have to say. It's a very hot topic. Please let me know if I can help you. Once again, before I wrap up, Whole Body Trust is a small group coaching program with wonderful women in it ready to support you. I have a few spots open. If you're on this journey, whether you're starting or you've been spinning your wheels and you're not getting many places, just send me a message below this video, email, private message me, wherever, and I'll get in touch and we'll get on a quick call. And let's just discuss if it's for you, because it makes absolutely no sense to try to do it on your own and continue to try. You need a system with structure in place, which I could provide for you. I am here for support. If you need help in other areas of your life, do you ask for support? Most probably you do. Why not on this journey? And I'm here for it. All right, that's what I've got for you today. I hope to hear from you if I can help you. Have a great rest of your day. And comments below this video, #replay, give me a thumbs up, a heart, so the algorithm can show this to more people. And I will see you again real soon. Have a great day.